Hello, this is Mark Mitchell from Wizard Strategy, here to do another review of a dealer locator on a building material website. This time we're going to look at pavers. We're going to look at the company Teco-Bloc, who does some really nice advanced things with their locator. Of course, the first one that you'll notice is we've got Find a Pro right here and Find a Store. Real simple, right store, right where it should be, up in the upper right hand corner. So does a great job there. Let's take a look when we hit on Find a Pro. So I've been here before, so it already knows where I am. I don't have to put that in. But I'm noticing some companies who make good use of this header. Landscape contractors near you, top professionals to make your landscape project ideas come to life. So I think they've done a nice job with that. Maybe could have put a visual. Here I'm being creative director. But then we go down here. Now I happen to have one contractor that is close to me and one pro, and that's Designs by Sundown. So we got a nice image, headline, little paragraph about who they are, where they're located, click to call, and then what I really like here is I'm taken to a landing page, or I'm still on the Teco-Bloc site. I'm taken to a landing page where I start to see some of their beautiful work, and it tells me about their company and services, their hours, the services that they've done with icons, and the service area, which I thought was a nice touch. And then over here is get in touch, where I can fill this out. Now the beauty here is now Teco-Bloc knows that I've reached out to Designs by Sundown. Designs by Sundown also knows, so Teco-Bloc can keep track of that and not lose me as a prospect. A couple, just after starting to review a number of other sites, is it would be nice to have even more photos of this contractor's work, because so much of this is about the beauty of what I want my space to look like. And another thing I've seen some other companies do is they have reviews, list reviews of what people said about what a great contractor they were. So I think this is really works really well compared to many other sites that I'm looking at that are just simply, here's a map and you choose for yourself. So I think Teco-Bloc's done a good job with that. One thing that I did notice was if I go to get out of the locator, this time it let me go. Before I couldn't go back for some reason. But now we take a look at Find a Store. And once again, making good use of this header area above the map, which is nice, and with some good copy, I probably would put some visuals. And so here I've got two landscape centers that are the closest ones to me, which are quite a ways away. They're almost 60 miles away. I live up here in Boulder, and they're down here. And so, good information and so forth. And that I like that they provide samples, delivery, product device, showroom. Those are all helpful things. And then once again, I go to a nice landing page, which shows me about Pioneer, and what they do and the services which they've done with icons, as well as the list of the products and their location. And then once again, this nice get in touch call to action, which keeps Teco-Bloc and Pioneer, their landscape center, both in the loop about what's going on. Once again, I'd love to see even more photos of their showroom or something like that, and then maybe perhaps reviews. The other thing that hit me was it seemed like something that Teco-Bloc could use when you look at this map. That if all of a sudden they're seeing that, we're getting a number of people from Boulder or Fort Collins, that they would be, reaching out to other landscape centers about, you should be carrying Teco-Bloc. So I thought that was another good thing that I noticed from watching this. But overall, I think Teco-Bloc is doing a really good job, and there's just a couple of areas where I think they could step it up, but they're already ahead of most of the rest of the market. So I think they're doing a good job. So I'm going to give them the score here is a 9.2 for what a great job they're doing. And watch out for more. I'm going to be continuing to evaluate more locators. You can look below here, and you can also see where really we give you, I think it's 34 different points about a locator that we use to evaluate each locator and see where are there areas for improvement and where you're doing a great job.